Hi, everybody. Chris Prue in the White Mountains TV studios. I am joined remotely by Brendan Battenfelder of Badger Realty, and we're going to talk a little bit about trends in the real estate market right now. How are you, Brendan?
I'm doing great, Chris. Great to see you.
Thank you for joining us via Zoom meeting. Let's talk a little bit about what you're seeing in the market right now. People shopping for homes that are already on the market versus maybe people looking to build something new. What are some of the trends that you're seeing out there?
Certainly. I mean, I think a lot of people have heard it time and time again. The demand is really up there. Lots of buyers looking at our market and a very, a slight inventory. So stuff is going fast. So we've seen a huge uptick this year. It started last year, but a huge uptick this spring in new construction. A lot of people considering that option of building a custom home.
Yep. When is building a custom home right? What you see people coming into the Valley. We talked with Bernie Donahue last weekend about the number of people who kind of, are sick of the city or are looking for options to get out of where they are because of the pandemic that's going on. They realize they want to spend their life in an area like this in the Mount Washington Valley. So when is it right to build and when is it right to look for an existing home?
So I think a lot of our buyers are doing both at the same time. They're certainly keeping an eye on the existing market, as they always have. We've seen a lot of buyers looking for that first floor master suite, so some retirees or maybe multi-generational families, and we're seeing that opportunity really in new construction. Almost all of our developers that I work with personally with my partner, they're building first floor master suite or one level living homes. So we see a lot of that demand looking at new construction. And then what we're also seeing is that people are just looking at the inventory extensively for a long period of time and realizing that they're not finding the home they want. And then they're either reconsidering or for the first time considering a new build.
Right. And what is the process for new construction? At what point should someone get a real estate agent like yourself involved?
Yeah, so we're definitely happy to be here and have that conversation. There's really, I think there's two paths. There's probably 100, but there's two common paths. One is somebody's out with a real estate agent looking for a piece of land and talking to a builder. And it's a pretty open process. There's a lot of unknowns there. The alternative process is buying into a building package. So some real estate brokers across the Valley have either they've started a project or we've got projects on paper from the land all the way to the kitchen knobs. And, we can really spell out how that's going to come together for you. And that's where a real estate professional can really help you out to walk you through that process and support you either buying the land and connecting you with some builders or walking you through to the day you get the keys.
Right. What are some of the popular developments right now that are being constructed in the Mount Washington Valley?
Yeah, so if you're driving around, you're seeing new construction almost everywhere. I mean, there's new houses on West Side Road. There's new houses listed in Jackson, Bartlett, all the way down to Madison. Some of the developers we work with, Saco River Run on your right, on your way over to Freiburg, that development has been booming. 3-bedroom, 1-level living. Those houses and some of the best pricing in new construction right now, starting just over 300. So Saco River Run, I mean, we're doing almost 5-6 houses a year over there, which we haven't seen probably in a decade. Battenfelder Hollow and the Preserve down in Madison, there's 2 new houses going up in there. Gorgeous views. There's 2-acre lots down there, so a little bit more rural, a little bit more space. And then we have a new developer we're working with on Old Farm Road, right across the street from Banners. So some people have seen that subdivision. It looks like we're breaking ground on probably 2 houses there, at least this summer. So the demand is here. There are people pulling machines out, digging holes, and starting to frame houses.
All right. So if new construction is on your itinerary, something you want to look into, Brendan Battenfelder and the realtors at Badger Realty are the people to call. Brendan, how does someone get a hold of you?
Sure. I mean, you can email me at Brendan, BRENDAN, at badgerrealty.com, or certainly just reach me on my cell phone, 603-722-0359. And we're happy to chat and explore those options with you.
All right. A lot of great information. Anything else you want to get out to the viewers out there during this beginning of the summer weekend?
I think we're going to have a beautiful summer, considering some of the restrictions that are out there, but we've already been off to a strong start, and the real estate market's been really strong. So if you've got somebody out there guiding you through it and looking for those hidden gems for you, you're going to be in a better place.
And if you want to explore some of those hidden gems like the developments Brendan just mentioned, again, give them a call. Brendan Battenfelder of Badger Realty, badgerrealty.com. Thanks so much for joining us.
Chris, always a pleasure. Thanks. Good to see you.
We'll talk to you soon.